my YouTube channel. So today I thought I would do a look into my nighttime skincare routine. I've realized I haven't done a skincare video in quite a while, and a lot of things have changed, but more importantly, my morning routine is very different from my nighttime routine. It's a lot more complex. I use a lot more hard-working products as opposed to my morning routine. So I just wanted to show you guys a little bit into what my nighttime routine entails, my nighttime skincare routine, and so let's get into it. So my skin currently this year has been, the second half of this year has been the roughest period of time for my skin. Last year I treated it with a few products and I went on to a skincare regime with LMS, and that sort of just cleared it up beautifully. I started using a Clarisonic. Oh shit, I need the Clarisonic, by the way. Okay, so I started using the Clarisonic, and coupled with daily sort of facial wash, and it worked wonders for my skin. I feel like you haven't really experienced truly cleansed skin unless you use like a cleansing brush. It just doesn't, there's no comparison between a cleansing brush and using your hands to wash your face. You'll truly see a difference with using a cleansing brush. So anyway, middle of last year, my skin went through the most, and I sort of was trying this and this and that, and I went onto an LMS regime, and that sort of cleared up everything. When my LMS products finished, my skin just started going crazy again. So I was like, okay, do I go back out and buy LMS because wow, like it's so pricey, or do I just see what else is out there on the market and, you know, try it out? Big mistake, because I kept chopping and changing my routine with different products and my skin wasn't having it, coupled with the fact that I was traveling so much over the last couple of months that I feel like my skin just was not happy. Like it just didn't want to cooperate at all, coupled also with the fact that I had realized I had been using some products that contained a very high concentration of alcohol in them. So I'm someone who has never had the belief that I have sensitive skin, but I do believe I have highly sensitized skin. So skin that gets it gets irritated when I use specific ingredients. Maybe that is sensitive skin, I'm not too sure. But anyway, things like products with alcohol inside, products with of scent, especially lavender, it's a no-go area for me. I cannot do it, I can't be involved. And so that's what I've tried to cut out over the last few months. I want to share a secret that I use to get rid of bumps. So the kind of pimples I have on my forehead have been red bumps, which they don't itch, they don't get pussy. It's just like red inflamed bumps on my forehead, which don't go away. My forehead just gets so red. So there's a lot of like patchiness on my forehead, minus one curling iron burn in this area here, so never mind that. But anyway, so what I'm using right now, I still haven't fully decided on the treatment products I use. I realized that for me is the biggest issue, is finding treatment products and the kind of treatment products that I need. Now I wanted to go and get some products that I want to start incorporating into my routine, but I'm like, I can't put off this video any longer. I'd rather just show you what I'm doing now, and then if I use those products and then test them out for a few weeks, then I can come back and tell you guys if it's working or not. In the evening, obviously after I've worn makeup for the whole day, I like to take makeup off. So you're either a cat person or a fish person. So a cat likes to cleanse themselves by licking their body. So translating to, you're either someone who prefers to use facial wipes when you take off your makeup at night, or you're a fish person who just dives deep into the water and you prefer actually just properly washing your face, lathering it up and that sort of thing. So majority of my life I've been a cat person purely because of laziness, but I've realized that last year when I was taking my skincare routine a lot more seriously, I realized that you just have to be a fish person if you really just want the best for your skin. I can't get away with doing makeup remover wipes and then you know your makeup isn't off completely and then you're piling serums and stuff on top of that. It's just a waste of product if you are piling on such hard-working skincare products on top of a face that isn't properly cleansed. So I just prefer to just wash my face off completely. So I pre-cleanse, so I do a double cleanse. I pre-cleanse and then I do my normal wash. Pre-cleansing is of course taking off all of your makeup, and I love to use the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. This is one of my favorite makeup removers of all time. This is right on par with the Elizabeth Arden Replenishing Cleansing Oil. Those two products are insane, and I had finished my Elizabeth Arden and then I opened this up instead of going out to buy another one. But this is the most amazing product. It doesn't irritate my eyes, and I can literally also rub it along my lashes to remove mascara or eyeshadow, and my eyes won't get watery or irritated. And it's like a waxy sort of balm that emulsifies into an oil once you rub it into your skin, and then it dislodges all of your makeup, and then you just apply a splash of water, and then it emulsifies even more, then you can rinse it off. So this is one of my absolute favorite makeup removers. If you don't have this, I suggest you go and pick this up. The thing with using oils for removing makeup, for me, an oil cleanser is the only way you're going to get all of your makeup off. They just know oils dissolve product, so you need to break down the product on your face, and oils are the best for that. If you are someone who travels a lot, there are travel size versions of this, there are smaller versions of this, there's this size. It's the best makeup remover I've used. After I have taken my makeup off, I like to use a gentle cleanser just to make sure that, just to double check that everything is off. And I've been using my Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser for the longest time. Yeah, there you go. And I always go back and buy it. It's actually about to finish. And this is just your generic sort of gentle cleanser. There's no fragrance to it, it's no fuss, no mess. But this is one of my favorite cleansers, and it doesn't break me out, and it's perfect. So I like to then just wash my face to make sure everything is off again, including the oil balm with this. At night, I obviously like to exfoliate. So I like chemical exfoliants as opposed to physical exfoliants. I realized the physical exfoliants do sort of tend to strip the skin because they're quite grainy. They have those grainy pebbles and stuff inside, and I don't believe that's really quite good for your skin. I mean, I used to use Neutrogena facial scrubs. You know, I'm all for scrubs. I used to be all for scrubs, and I never liked washing my face without that feeling of, you know, something rough on my skin. And one that I have been using for the past couple of months is the, well, I've been using this for about a year now, but this is my second bottle, and this is the LMS Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Wash, and this I use at night. So I think I've spoken about this before in a blog post, or at least in a previous video. Dynamic resurfacing, it means that it sloughs away any like dead skin, and it encourages the cell renewal process to happen a lot quicker. So every 28 days your skin sheds itself of dead cells, of dead skin, and this fastens that process up so that your skin is constantly churning out, you know, the best and the freshest and the youngest sort of like cells, bringing that to the surface. So which in turn means that your skin always looks radiant, your skin always looks youthful, your skin always looks healthy, because it's constantly bringing forward at a faster rate the newer cells to the surface of the skin. So that's why it's called the Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Wash. It's amazing to use. It's a beautiful physical exfoliant, chemical exfoliant, sorry, and one of my faves as well, which I love. Oh, I forgot to mention another cleansing oil that I do like to use when I have not worn makeup is the LMS Nourishing Omega Rich Cleansing Oil. I don't find this amazing for removing makeup. I don't know, it takes a lot longer for this to sort of dissolve the makeup, so I prefer to use this in the morning when my skin is like, I don't have makeup on and I just need that, like, you know, a beautiful cleansing sort of oil, just to, you know, wake my skin up, nourish it and feed it those extra nutrients. But I just wanted to bring this here in case you wanted to see what a normal cleansing oil looks like in comparison to a balm. But this is like my morning cleansing oil. So after I have chemically exfoliated, I like to tone. Not everyone tones. Some people find it redundant or whatever, but for me, I like to just in my head, it sort of restores the pH levels in your skin. I don't know, it's just like maybe it's a psychological thing for me. It lets me know that my cleansing process is done and now your skin is ready to receive your treatment products. So this is the Eucerin Dermo Purifying Toner. It's very important that I use a toner that is alcohol free. There are so many toners on the market that if you're not careful, they have a lot of alcohol in it, and that's a step that can really lead to your skin getting irritated. So this and a couple of other toners that I've had in the past don't contain alcohol, and I just apply this with a cotton pad. I used to use the LMS White Brightening Lotion, which I used as a toner, and I wouldn't even use a cotton pad. I would just pour it into my hands, warm it up, and then just spread it across my face. At nighttime, the most important thing for me is hydration. I struggle a lot with dehydration on my skin and the tight and dry feeling. So at nighttime, I definitely like to use an oil or a hydrating serum after I have used my like retinol or treatment products. So for the last few weeks I've been using retinol. It's the only acid I really have in my routine right now. I'm trying to get a hold of some salicylic acid. I just need pure salicylic acid just to sort of help eliminate the congestion and blemishes and stuff on my face. So I forgot to tell you guys about my secret. Okay, so before I get into that, before I get into the serums, I want to talk about what I use to get rid of the bumps. So I still have dark spots, right? So I had all of these red bumps on my face, and they went away, but now I'm left with sort of these dark spots. So I'll tell you what I used to get rid of my red bumps, which I was so desperate, and I had heard about this product that apparently was getting rid of pimples like a G. So I had it in my office, and I was like, let me just open it and use it. So you wouldn't believe what it is. It's Pond's, okay? So this is the Pond's Pimple Clear Face Wash, and it's a small little tube like this. And its whole premise is that it eliminates pimples in an instant. So the way I would use this is after I have done my normal cleanse. So after I have done my gentle cleanse, I will take my Pond's Target face wash, Pimple Clear face wash, and put it on my Clarisonic, just a tiny amount. I switch on my Clarisonic and I focused it on my forehead. I did this for 3 days and my pimples were gone. I had no red bumps, I had no bumps, they were gone. After I did my pimple clear, and after toning, I would use the Pond's Pimple Clear Leave On Expert Clearing Gel. Okay. After I tone my face, I would then, the thing is I didn't talk about this earlier because this is something that I use in an emergency and I have like redness or red bumps coming up all of a sudden. So I use, after I have toned, I go in with my forehead and I use the Pimple Clear Leave On Expert Clearing Gel, and I apply a healthy amount of this onto my forehead. And I leave it on there. I don't blend it in, I don't rub it in, I just let it settle there. And trust me, these two products got rid of my bumps on my face. I've done it twice before now, and it has worked so well. There are quite a few acids in here, which I believe is the reason why, yeah, there's a good amount of salicylic acid in here. So there's glycol. So I do believe that that's why it worked so well. The amount of acids in here are insane. But like I said, this isn't an everyday night thing. This is a situation where the bumps do happen to come about, and I need to get rid of them. And the first time I used this, it took about 3 days to get rid of it. The second time I used it, which was then I didn't have any bumps for quite a while, and then I had bumps again after I was using those products with a lot of alcohol inside. And then I used it for like 2 days and my pimples were gone. I used it 1 day, my pimples were gone in a day and a half. So I mean, it's a product that I don't think you need to use every day. It's a product that you can use when you feel like you need it. Using this facial wash with the Clarisonic allows me to better concentrate the product in this area and allow it to deeply penetrate the way I need it to while using the Clarisonic. So I feel like this combination was incredible. Moving on to my serums. So like I said, that now on a daily basis I like to use hardworking exfoliants. I do want to, like I said, I do want to get my hands on some really good salicylic acid products. I know about Ordinary Skincare, I know about Paula's Choice. I'm still doing a little bit of research into seeing what would be the best for me. I do believe I want to start with Paula's Choice first, but Ordinary Skincare is so inexpensive that I also want to try that. So I'll let you guys know what my decision is regarding salicylic acid products and which ones I will tend to go for. But anyway, so I have been using some retinol, and this is the Dermalogica Overnight Retinol Repair. I have 2 retinol products with me, and the thing with retinol is that it's a high potency sort of product. It deals with everything in terms of, you know, the whole cell renewal process as well, giving you youthful skin, and because it does the whole cell renewal process, it gets rid of wrinkles, it gets rid of hyperpigmentation, it gets rid of those topical sort of issues that linger on the skin. I've been using the 1% potency from Dermalogica for a while, but because I'm filming this during the day, I'm going to use a 0.3 just because I just need because I'm doing this during the day, I need to put on a sunscreen after this, and you need to avoid the eye area. So just really do a bit of research if you're interested in using like these high potency products like retinols and acids and stuff. Also bearing in mind that the first time you expose your skin to high potency ingredients, you may have a tendency to break out, or your skin will become irritated because it is not used to that level of potency in your skin. So, you know, the breakouts you get the first initial round and the first couple of days or weeks is your skin sort of adjusting to those ingredients or the potency of those ingredients. And then, like I said, that nighttime means a lot of hydration for me. So I have been using the SkinCeuticals Hydrating B5 Moisture Enhancing Fluid. It has high concentrations of hyaluronic acid and vitamin B5. I really have been loving this. It's so thick. It has this dropper here, so I just drop it in. Normally 1 drop is enough for me, and I just press it into my skin. So moving on to the next sort of serum I use is my jumbo size Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, and I just like to, if you're ever curious as to how you should layer your products, you go from the lightest texture, or the lightest texture to the thickest texture. So that's my A&R fluid there. And then you can't miss the step of an eye cream. So what I do first is, it has this roller situation here, and I just roll around my eye area. And you use this to sort of encourage blood flow and circulation around the orbital bone. I mean, a lot of these things on the market are sometimes gimmicks and sometimes they work. I honestly believe that having a cool sort of roller on your skin is a good idea regardless. It's like taking a teaspoon and placing it around your eyes. I mean, I take my spatula and I just apply this. And then you take your middle finger, because it's the least aggressive finger. Most eye creams you're able to take down to your lip area. So this is an eye and lip contour cream. So where you have your smile lines, that's where you're going to take it down. Here. And you can press that in to your smile lines as well. Okay, the second last thing I do at night is apply a facial oil. So I've been using a sample of the La Mer Renewal oil, which is just the basic sort of oil for the body, hair, anywhere really, and I've been really liking it. I'm almost finished. So I just take the oil. When you're using oils, you press it into your skin. You don't smear it everywhere. Yeah. And then my last and final step is to take my lip balm. There are a few things I haven't mentioned here, which are my dark spot sort of correctors and masks. So I do sometimes use the LMS White Brightening Dark Spot Corrector. I'll be perfectly honest with you, I'm yet to see results with this, but I do like to apply this on anywhere along my forehead, and I don't really have like a particular thing, but I'll like leave this on and use it as like a leave-on sort of treatment and leave my head like that. But for this video I think I'm just gonna rub it in. And then last but not least, masks. So I'm a mask gal. I do tend to forget to do masks sometimes though, but when I do, I'll show you which ones I do use. So I've been loving the Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment, which I think is so amazing if you do suffer from blemishes and spots as well. And I used this when I had breakouts the first time, and it worked like a charm in conjunction with my cleansing brush and the Pond's products I was using. And then I also was recently sent the Glam Glow, I think it's the same thing, just in a tube like this. So this has glycolic acid, salicylic acid, lactic acid, mandelic acid, pyruvic and tartaric. Definitely a mask to consider getting if blemishes and bumps and stuff are sort of commonplace in your life, like me. At least twice a year my skin wreaks havoc. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want me to further elaborate on some products or ingredients and stuff in a blog post, also let me know and I'll be happy to do so. Otherwise, see you guys next time. Bye.